So I think where we'd left it, you were just about ready to go to war with Tyrone? Tyrconnell? Tyrconnell, yeah. Up in the northeast, northwest even is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I can't. I think it was, yeah. Yeah, it was them because they were allied with Scotland. But Scotland
Wouldn't
did not
join.
want it to be any part of that. That lamb shanking.
Yeah, well, Scotland are getting wrecked by rebels and are already in another war, I think was the issue.
Looks like England, they're still covered in rebs as well.
Yeah, Pretenders, the War of the Roses is still going on.
Might be a good time to strike them if their manpower's low.
Yeah, we would need to capture things quite quickly, in case they suddenly win the war or end the War of the Roses and decide, hey, time to take over Ireland. A couple hundred years early, but never mind. But yeah, I mean, if we could somehow lure Scotland into the war with Tyrconnell, we could chain our war decks so that we don't need to get military access. Just declare war, take over Tyrconnell, go through.
I don't know if that's going to happen because Scotland are quite not interested. They're
How not interested?
And besieged, mine's 56.
Yeah, okay. And they're unlikely to undo that anytime soon. What's their military looking like? What? Alright, sorted by thing. Scotland still have 14,000 troops somehow. Like, how are they losing occupations? And also, why can't we see where they're occupied?
And the rebels have 14,000 as well.
How can you see that?
If they're sieging Lothian.
How can you see that? So yeah, so they are. But they don't actually. Oh, it's besieged rather than. Yeah, I see.
That counts towards occupied. Well, occupied and besieged. Yeah.
So what if we were to declare war on them specifically? Ooh, Livonian Order would join in. Tyrconnell would join in if we declared straight on Scotland instead. So would Livonian Order.
What are they gonna do?
Well, let's see what boats they have. Navies. Livonian Order have 15 boats, 7 of which are transports. But most of them are galleys, which would not do well in the Irish Sea. Our boats could blockade them well enough. We've got 21 boats between us. So the question is whether we declare on Tyrconnell or Scotland, basically. And would England join in if you declared on Ulster? Because you have a claim on them as well, I believe.
No. They're 1,521 in debt.
England, what are you even doing? Well, we could fabricate in England and declare in England.
Yeah, they seem to be quite occupied.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see what their army, 1,000. Can't actually see where the English army is. I think they're possibly still in France.
It's quite possible.
Although they are being occupied in France too.
Yeah. England have 4,000 troops and 10,000 manpower. We have more manpower than England.
Is that it?
That is literally it. Their force limit is 34. And of those 4,000 units, 5 of them are mercenaries. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there.
So how does the War of the Roses work? Do they get the troops that win?
Ooh, good question. I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know. Diplomacy. I mean, if I remember in earlier versions of the game, like the advice for any Irish person, anyone playing as an Irish nation, is to wait for the War of the Roses and then shank England, right in the Edward Longshanks. Yeah, I mean, Yeah. It's gonna be a while before I have a claim on Scotland, and it's gonna be a wee while before I have a claim on England as well.
Okay.
I'll start building a spy network on England.
Yeah, I've just started that as well.
I mean, what I mean is if we can occupy enough quickly, then even if, like, say they win the War of the Roses and peace out, we might even be able to get a white peace if it came to it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, you're allied with France, aren't you? Would they join in an offensive war? Or do you not have enough favours?
I don't think they would join in against England. I think they're too battered just now.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Because I don't many diplomats, but yeah.
France got shanked by Burgundy, didn't it?
Hmm. So I think what I'm going to do is take Tyrconnell just now, wait for England to join in against Ulster, and then we can go for them or Scotland.
You don't think go for Scotland and then take out Tyrconnell while we're doing that? The reason I'm thinking of it that way is if you take out Tyrconnell, that'll remove one of Scotland's allies, and they might get another ally closer to home that might be able to help them. Like, say, I don't know, who have they got good relations with? I'm thinking like Brittany would be a bad one, because they're close and probably have a decent fleet. Who else has good opinions of Scotland? Friesland? Are they allied with Friesland? They are allied with Friesland. Who wouldn't join at the moment? They have positive relations with France has a positive opinion of them. So France would accept Castile. They have good relations with. They probably already have other options. Novgorod would be the other one possibly. I don't think Novgorod has much of a navy. Novgorod has 0 navy, or does it? What did I just look at there? Yeah, it's got 0. No, it's got 8 boats. Sorry. Oh no, sorry, looking at the wrong thing. Novgorod has 3 heavy ships, 6 light ships, and 8 transport. So they could sail stuff over, and we would be able to do nothing about that if they chose. It's just, yeah, it's just another consideration. I mean, if Scotland's AI is in the point where it says I need 3 allies, and you take out one of those allies, it will try and get something else. And Novgorod would be a good option for them because they both have positive opinions of each other. Yeah. Mutually improved relations. Who else has a claim on Tyrconnell? Ulster. But you could just deny them military access and they'd never get it.
Yeah, true. I mean, there is no great rush.
I know, but I know you want to go fast. Because, yeah, why would you not go fast when you could go fast? Right. States control. Oh, provincial unrest. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Rebels. So, the rebel stacks are going to spawn, they're going to spawn stacks of 8,000, so if they do end up spawning, I might need some help dealing with them.
Yeah, what's your...
70% is the highest progress.
Same.
Okay. Once they get to 80 or maybe 90%, I'm going to start paying my troops again. I'm also going to send my fleet out to do trading. Yeah, go there. Cool. I'm ready to unpause when you are.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like we have a way forward though, at least. I mean, equally, if you want to just go for Tyrconnell now, I am happy to back you up, as you know, unconditionally. But I wonder if it might be served waiting slightly longer. Or it might not. Ulster is at war with Scotland somehow. So...
How?
I think...
With Denmark, yeah.
They're both like secondary participants, if you know what I mean.
Scotland, they're just crushing them there. I hope they don't take that.
Yeah.
They don't have a claim and they were allied, so probably not.
Yeah, it'd be unlikely that they'd be given it in the war deal. I'd be surprised if Ulster has a claim on Scotland, so it's kind of good that it's happening that way around. Papal State annexed Urbino and embraced the Renaissance at the same time. Let's just get that provincial unrest page up. The next highest is at 40% for Clanrickard, so
Hungary and Austria formed a union.
The good old Austro-Hungarian Empire. Again, this game is running slowly. Oh, end of the War of Robert Rose's House of Herbert. Was Herbert not one of the Crusader kings?
Probably.
Herbert Herbertson.
Edward V Herbert.
Yeah.
So how many troops do they have?
They now have... Oh, fudge. Yeah, they have 30,000 troops.
Good thing we didn't do that then.
Yeah, it would have been an untimely... It'd be a very quick, let's get out of this war.
Norway are occupying Scotland now. They might take that, actually.
They do have a claim, so... And Scotland, I don't think... What war is that? I don't think that's a primary war, is it? The Danish conquest of Ocel. So Denmark... It's unlikely Denmark are going to give Norway any of Scotland. Wouldn't have thought. Royal marriage offer from Tyrconnell. No thanks. Rebel uprising 80%. You say? I really need to find out why this game is running so slowly these days. Dropping frames like nothing else. Anyway, sort that out later. Novgorod is preparing to manage a war of aggression. Not much time if we wish to interfere. What? Mikhail Gorbachev?
You got a loose lips trait.
Alright. Alright, and I've got that now as well. Fine. I have cored something, which I think is good. What was that? Estates? Okay. My estates are unloyal for some reason. Any idea? Are estates basically like internal vassals? You treat them as trade league disbanded. It's a trade league!
There's an estates tab, which they give you different things depending on the level of loyalty they have.
It just kind of looked like the vassals screen, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
I mean, you can grant them provinces to increase influence and loyalty, but if they get too influential, they'll rebel and try and take control.
Alright.
So
what,
like a balancing act thing.
What does it mean to like give them a province?
Well, they have control of it. It gets different modifiers like,
I
think reduced autonomy or unrest or tax or something like that, depending on who you give it to. And they get stronger. Basically, just like factions within a country. In Scotland, they're getting quite shanked here.
Oh, whoops. Duh. I should have just taken that claim. Well, I need to keep an eye on my diplomats. Blech. Wonder if it's also worth boosting development.
Yeah.
Oh, Scotland are out.
It's quite decent. Norway are fighting the Scottish noble rebels.
Oh no, sorry, Ulster are out of that. Ulster had to do war reps, so they're not going to declare war on anyone anytime soon. Oh, rebel uprising is to 90%. Let me start paying my troops before we get another tick. Sickeningly reducing my income, but never mind. So, should I give any of... Have you given estates to anyone in your country?
No, not yet. Usually they'll demand it if you own too much.
Yeah, well, that's what is happening at the moment. And I'm wondering whether is there any downside to granting them a.
Apart from the fact they'll gain influence in the other estates, they'll want some too.
Okay. I don't really care about manpower recovery speed. Land maintenance would be nice, but I just don't care. How do you grant them an estate at a province anyway?
If you click on a province, there's an estates tab on the side of the main one.
Oh, right. Okay, and that shows you what it'll do as well.
Yeah.
It's like, right. Okay. That's interesting, because it gives them other modifiers, as you say, as well.
Mm-hmm.
If it decreased the unrest, I would do it, but it raises the autonomy as well. Nah. I'll consider it later. Oh, England. I want to claim one of your provinces. While I'm thinking about it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you take... Right. What province should I claim here?
I claim Cumbria, so I don't know what you want to do.
Okay. It's whether we claim the Pale early on or not.
Not sure. I don't know if I'll be going to war with them that soon, so...
No, maybe not. Tempting to claim glorious Welsh land. I'll claim the Pale for now. And I'll bring my diplomat back before he gets discovered. And Ulster is no longer a valid rival? Huh. You're my only valid rival. I'm going to lose power projection now. Not ideal. Declining power of the nobility. Loses influence. Okay.
I lost my rivalry with them as well.
Okay. I need to revoke my embargo on them as well then. Don't know whether it's worth getting the next diptech or not. Like, Granada lost the Reconquista.
Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Boo, you Castile.
I take it Scotland still wouldn't join in.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh, Scotland are allied with Novgorod already.
Ulster are now a vassal of England.
Ah. My bad. I didn't realise that they had positive relations with England. Ugh. Well. Well, what's the relations between Tyrconnell? Okay, do you want to go for Tyrconnell then before Scotland vassalizes them? I don't know what you need for them to say yes, because like they're nearly at 190 relation with Scotland. So
yeah, probably better to do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Where's the best province to go from? Is there a? How do you check where the crossings are? A crossing between. Yeah, go from Sligo. Go from your capital. There's no crossing there. reattach. There we go. Oh, I'll bring my ships back as well. Ah.
Easy peasy.
Easy war, exactly. Oh, my... okay, that's fine. Tick down. I might actually take my army home if you don't need me to siege, just so I can stamp on the rebel province.
The Isles. Oh, they're independent now.
Oh, they must have been punched out. Ah, Scotland have rivaled me. Lovely. Where's that? Denmark have accepted use of Scotland. Scotland will be forced to give Denmark 10% income in 10 years. Release the Isles as a sovereign state. They'll pay 200 ducats. So, the Isles are completely independent.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, we've got 2 provinces. Start to fabricate on them, I guess. You want to fabricate on them as well?
Yeah. You don't have a province. Oh, you do. You do.
I should have a province that...
IRC.
Yeah. Inner Hebrides, and you can get the Outer Hebrides.
Sure.
Assuming that we can safely land troops, because Scotland's never going to give me access. The many interests of Turlo the Fourth. Sorry, can I read this? That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, he'll make for a name for himself in a scholarly discipline. What? What? The physical man... Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. The law, physical world. Okay, let's go. I have no idea what those events do. iPhone beeps at me. Ah, well done. I've got my claim on Scotland as well now, so...
Cool.
Got your...
God wouldn't join in.
Okay, that's good.
Iceland would.
Friesland, tell me about yourself. Friesland have a number of troops, but not that many. What do they have in terms of navy? Oh, would you sort yourself by alphabetical, please? Friesland have 4 transports, so they're basically the same level as us, or slightly more transports. I don't think they'd be a threat. Have you sent your
For this battle to finish, so we get some some prestige and war naval tradition.
Okay. Nice. That 23 naval tradition is going to do Tyrconnell well. Nice. I got 4 ducats from that.
Worth it. Worth the war.
Definitely. Ah, you got
Rivals.
power projection. Ah, Scotland have insulted us. Well, I suppose I could insult them as well. So Friesland would join in. We could take Friesland.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's worth trying to... How many claims do you have on Scotland?
Yeah, 2. I've
Might-
got Gale in Ayrshire.
Okay, in Ayrshire. Okay. Can you fabricate an Inverness as well now that you've got the North Channel?
Probably, but I don't have any or enough spy network.
Okay. Oh, we can go for them. I've only got one claim, but we can go for them just now. I'd rather tear into England earlier than Scotland, but
I think England are a bit strong just now. Castile and Portugal, we would get shanked. The boats would just be landing. Spaniards and Portuguese would be pouring off of the ships.
yeah. Question is, now the question is, would Ulster give us military access? Nope.
No.
That's
They're domineering to me, so they won't give me it.
they're neutral to me, so
What are England to you? Are they domineering?
does it matter what England are? 'Cause you get it from the vassal themselves. Really?
Yeah, well, it says domineering attitude towards Sligo.
Oh, overlord's hostility. Yeah. Hum.
I think we go for the Isles and then, because we can take them navally. They don't seem to have any boats.
That's a good.
And then that's our landing place into Scotland.
That's a very good point. Yep. I agree with that. I agree with that.
From the north.
They'll never see it coming.
Reverse Highlands uprising. From the Irish, of
They'll
course.
never see it coming. Okay, well, I'm at 5 spy network at the moment. So
Same. Yeah, we wait.
might as well rival Scotland, I suppose.
Yeah.
Would quite like to rival the Isles, but they're not valid. Probably because we're too big.
I can rival them.
Disgusting.
What is my total development? Is there a way to check that quickly?
There is, if you go to your country view, economy, it shows your total development under your inflation.
What's yours?
38.
8. I'm on 35.
Not too bad then. Not too bad.
We need that for the mission 50. Yeah,
All right.
it's the same.
I've boosted mine, I think, by 2 so far by spending mana. I'm not sure which it's best to spend on, whether the trade or the tax. Probably the tax, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we don't really have any trade provinces, do we?
No, I was sure there was a trade province in Ireland, but anyway.
It does say on the provinces nearby merchant republics trading cities or trade companies, but I don't know.
I presume that's from Brittany.
Maybe it's Lothian.
Yeah, maybe.
Or London, I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? Oh yeah, I should recall my Ulsterian. Oh, prestige or papal influence?
Prestige.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because we don't have any cardinals.
Should improve my relations with the Pope, shouldn't I? Disorder expired in May, so that's removed 2 unrest, I think, from all of my provinces. I'll let these Ormond separatists tick down a bit and then move my troops. Do you get another ruler, or is that your...
No?
Anne Kebach Mac Conroy. Pope, you've excommunicated Savoy as well? What are you doing, Pope? Golden Era. Yeah, because the Ottomans really needed a load of bonuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah, mission fulfilled.
What mission's that?
High income.
What did you need for that?
It's like income of like 2.5.
How? How did you get an income of 2.5?
No, that's just income. That's not profit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right enough. I'm not gonna cash that mission in yet because
Yeah, there's not really much point unless you're gonna use it. I don't know why I did it.
yeah. Even if you do.
Click buttons.
Oh, can I claim now? Actually, is it 20 need? Yep, right. I've got my claim. Yeah. So I'm claiming the Inner Hebrides, right?
Yeah.
Can you claim the Outer Hebrides?
Yeah.
You can. You're sure you can?
Yeah, I've just done it.
Yeah. Well, then that's a pretty good indication.
They're both very equal provinces. I like that.
The old 1-1-1 development.
Grain and one trading in grain also.
Oh yeah.
Right.
All right. Yeah. What are they called again? They're called the Isles, are they? Is that under I for Isles or T for the? It's under T for the. They have no navy.
Mm-hmm.
And the Isles have 5,000 peoples. Yep. So we're gonna need to land troops somewhere, and then fight them. I think.
I can get military access from Scotland.
Really?
Yeah, they don't hate me. They actually love me. So
well, they've rivaled me, so that's nay gonna happen.
Does that mean you get military access if I have military? I think it does. I think that's to change that.
Oh,
in a war situation.
Do I get whatever the war leader has?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm losing so much money.
That and land in Scotland.
Oh, why am I losing so much money? Fleet maintenance, army maintenance, fort maintenance. Oh, you can't unpay your capital fort, can you? State maintenance. Disgusting. Right, okay. Well, if you get the access and I get access through you, then that's fine. Oh, Navarra's gone. Navarra's gone. Golden Glow has disappeared. Right, so what am I doing? I'm going to attach to you, basically. Is that right?
Well, we'll just sail across to Scotland once I get access. So
we can just oh, right, yeah, we have to sail. So we can't. Forgot about that. Well, I'll bring my guys back, I guess. Oh, I should have had my ships out, shouldn't I?
Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, France called me into a war.
That should be alright. It shouldn't. Oh.
English-French communication war.
Oh boy.
I don't think that's alright.
Yeah. That's potentially problematic if Ulster in that as well.
Anyway.
Did you decline?
Yeah.
Wow.
I only use them for the mission anyway, so whatever.
Right.
Whatever, don't care.
Well, this might be a good thing in the long run because it might deplete England's manpower. Who else do England have? Who else do France?
Castile and Portugal have joined in.
Yeah, but France.
7,000 troops.
Okay. Well, it was nice knowing you, France.
I don't think they're going to exist anymore.
Just you wait. There's going to be a Burgundian duke riding through the woods, and he's going to fall off his horse, and France is going to inherit the entirety of Burgundy. Just you wait.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Burgundy are at war.
Oh man, and they have they have a vassal, and they have 3 junior partners. Oh, that's sickening.
Anyway, let's on to the Isles. Will I declare or would you want to?
I wonder if it matters which of us declares. I could probably declare because then at least that way you get some of the favors. We'll go say. Oh no, should you declare because you're more likely to get access from Scotland if you're a war leader or something? I don't know how it works. Like.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's a difference, but in terms of that, I don't think it's worth risking not having access. So.
Yeah.
I probably should have waited for you to get in position, but whatever.
It's alright. I'll be there very shortly. Ready to unpause when you are.
Yep.
You can't even. Okay.
Oh, they're marching to Scotland as well.
Well, we better farm up quickly. Didn't bring your leader.
He's coming. I don't know why he's on the horse and coming last, but they're taking a while to move to Sutherland.
We could blockade them. Not anymore.
Yeah, probably should have thought.
We're brilliant generals. Wasn't there something else we meant to do with our military?
I wanted to fight them anyway.
Need that prestige, that land battle prestige. Plus, it now means we don't get a straight crossing malice, which we would inevitably have got.
Planned.
Yeah, all part of the master plan. We march into the Highlands, which does not have a crossing with Inverness. They've just sealed their own death warrant. Signed their own death warrant. Treason against Thomond. What's going on here? Corrupted army rules. Nobility, reassessment survey, local unrest +8. No thanks. But you get 2 professionalism. What the heck even is professionalism?
Your army's
How professional it is. Aye, but like, what does it do?
It gives you better bonuses.
I'm not yet farmed up, by the way.
Don't worry. Gonna wait in the Highlands. Seem to be taking a very defensive stance. My rebels are at 80%, so...
No problem. Why can't I merge these guys? There we go. Our troops are at your discretion.
Others are only going one place, so... Try and run.
Alright, what have we got? They've got... provincial regiments. I don't know what those are compared to ours, but their morale is worse. So we win, I think. Yeah. They're getting some good rolls though, but so are we. So it's not bad. We didn't stack them. Stack wipe them though.
I got the Glory Seeker trait for my 100 War Tradition General.
Nice. Do you want to stack wipe them? Are they?
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. Inverness. Yeah.
Inverness.
Ka-ching. I'll go and siege the Inner Hebrides. Why are you marching in that direction and I'm marching in a different direction? What? I see. Because you can't march from Inverness to the Inner Hebrides for some reason. Would make too much sense.
I do not have to siege the island one. You've
Ah,
siege leader.
disgust me. Can I borrow your siege leader?
No, he's busy.
Yeah, bring him over on that horse.
On the seahorse.
On the seahorse.
Here he comes.
Livonian Order have lost to Novgorod. Okay.
Oh,
Can we keep this?
me to 98%.
That's quite nice. Did you give them a thing or something?
Give them two lands.
That's a lot of land to give the nobility.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well.
Wonder if it's worth hiring out any of our units as condottieri for the income.
Yeah, you do get quite a lot, but there's a chance you'll lose them, so.
You can't spend papal influence on much. Well.
Yeah, you want peace the Isles? No. All of your Isles.
These were always Irish Isles.
Yeah. In the history books.
What?
Quality will gain 3.2 ducats.
They'll pay for their treachery. You get diplomatic insult. Cast this on me.
I'll be using it while you're away.
I might just not have that happen. I'll lose the prestige, I guess. I've only got 33 sailors left.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Oh, the missions.
So.
Yeah. I'm losing them on yeah. What happens if you run out of sailors?
I think it's just manpower. They can't. Well, wait. What? I don't know. I don't know what they do. I guess the boats just stop.
Oh, all right. Okay, it's a reform. That's fine. Don't panic me like that, Austria. Damn Habsburgs. What? Why does ordering assault now cost military power? Why? Why would it do that? Right, hang on. Don't offer peace yet.
Too late. No, I'm kidding. What's
I was just thinking if we march back onto Scotland, we'll get exiled,
yeah.
and then we can just walk home.
I suppose.
Lucky lucka. Nice.
This lack of rivals.
I got 26 favors for that. Oh yeah, I should probably core this. It's giving me.
Not even exiled.
You've presumably still got access?
Yeah, I should have cancelled it.
So how do I... Oh, because I'm not at war anywhere.
So now what?
Well...
Oh, England are hostile towards me.
Yeah, hostile towards me as well. Allied with Castile and...
Accepted peace with France.
For... Oh, France went bankrupt, so it's not going to... France will cede Armagnac... Oh, boy. Paris! Oh, boy.
They're going for that achievement.
An Englishman in Paris. Oh, boy.
God, Castile, you really need to change your alliance here. Castile and Portugal, that's a very unholy trinity there.
Well, England start out allied to Portugal.
Yeah, well.
But if Castile end up going to war with Portugal for whatever reason, they... What? No, Castile are allied to Portugal. That's a triple alliance.
On all of them. On all of Portugal, though, so maybe...
How did Castile get the permanent claim?
I think it's a new thing because they've got a permanent claim on Aragon as well.
I would have thought they would only get that if they formed Spain.
Hmm.
Disgusting. Oh, France, we knew you well. Nevers is fabricating on France. Oh, France.
Ah.
They want to ally you, do they?
I've been guaranteed by Scotland, even though I have claims on. Never felt so powerful in my life.
So as you say, what next? Yeah, Scotland have fabricated in me for the Inner Hebrides. How am I going to defend that?
I'll help. Don't worry.
From rebels?
I'll help. Don't worry.
Oh, thanks. I suppose I could land troops in the Outer Hebrides and march over if they spawn. Disgusting game this is. Munster. Where are you? Oh, I'm paying for a fort. Why am I paying for a fort? Who needs a fort?
Do you have a fort in the Inner Hebrides?
I've got a fort in Desmond, because they must have built one or something. It was mothballed, but it got repaid for once we went to war, of course. Oh, I'm still... Oh, currently you gain 7 each month and use 7 sailors on missions. Well. Oh yeah, I can stop paying my army as well, can't I? Why not? Recall my diplomat from the Papal State. I guess our next step is Scotland.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Novgorod would now join in.
Muscovy will chomp them soon.
Yeah, I guess so. I might start fabricating some more on Scotland, although I don't know if I can claim anything other than West March. Oh no, I can now that I've got the Hebrides, can't I? Let's do that right now. Hebridean separatists. Disgusting. Pope's excommunicated Florence. Pope's been excommunicating everyone.
Yeah, he's not very happy.
France, man, you need to get some allies. Allying with Sligo was a big mistake here. Oh, Burgundy. Oh, Burgundy. Burgundy are allied with Friesland, so if they go to war and start losing somehow, if Austria maybe takes them on, they might not join in a Scottish war. Not that they're, you know, that would be problematic. Their influence is now 5%. Okay.
I might get an alliance with Denmark.
Yeah?
Can't see how that would be bad.
They'd probably call you into the war if Sweden or let me just check. Sorry, I've got 80% in Munster. That's fine. That's where I am. They might call you into a war where if they wanted Sweden or Norway wanted independence.
Yeah, maybe.
But equally, you could just accept that and then not do anything, because how would they even hurt you? Well, they might, but you never know. How are you doing for rebels, by the way?
I'm okay. I'm at 70, so it's falling.
Okay. Portugal disputed succession. I've got a political crisis. Oh, lose stability. Oh! I'll lose some legitimacy, I guess. On monarch death in Portugal, a noble from House Herbert succeeds to the throne. Of course he does.
2 seconds.
Sure. Just drop the speed if you want. Okay. Well connected. What's well connected? Are you back yet? Are you?
I'm back now.
Okay. I've got a chance to get. I've got a choice whether to take a well-connected, get a well-connected trait, which gives minus 20% advisor cost, which meh. But also, other AI are more likely to help them indirectly. I'm curious as to whether that means like whether you get war subs or what have you.
I'm not sure. I just don't think I've come across that.
I mean, I could just take the prestige and dip power, which is probably a good idea. England hate me even more now. I would quite like some subsidies for the monies, but who's going to subsidize me? France? Brittany? Might as well just unlock that tech as well, I think, before I cap out. Ooh, Munster Separatists are at 90%. Let's start paying army.
Surprised Austria weren't a great power already.
Are they not?
They just got it there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Scotland. Let me claim a province here before my guy gets discovered. Ah, you claiming Inverness.
Yeah, I claimed that a while ago.
Alright. Do you mind if I claim that and you could take Sutherland instead, perhaps? I mean, I could claim Sutherland, actually, but it would be quite gory.
I don't mind.
I can, well, depends if you're building your network there at the moment or not.
Not currently.
I'll take Sutherland for the moment then. Are we still planning on like becoming one Ireland? That's the other question.
Sure. Yeah. Well, whatever. We'll see what happens once we have the whole of Ireland.
Aye, if and when. I'm gaining boat manpower now. 1 a month. I'll try not to spend it all at once. I wonder if I should pay If I should pay for that fort. So if you drill your troops, they get no morale. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Maybe I shouldn't drill my troops then if there's going to be a potential rebel uprising. Did we decide when we'd pull the trigger against Scotland? Oh, Novgorod wouldn't join in now. Perhaps related to my last statement. Let me recruit a couple more regiments because I'm not at my force limit yet. What? I did not mean to do that. Doesn't make much of a difference right enough. Right. Do you think we can take Scotland?
Probably, yeah.
Now, bearing in mind, let's have a look at their navy. They did have a navy before, but if they've run out of money because of having to pay war reps, they might not have kept it. Scotland have 11,000 troops out of a possible force limit of 18, which I think we can obviously field a bigger army than that. But what do they have for a navy? They've got rid of their heavy. They've got 9 ships. Yeah, we can sail our way across there. If you're happy to do so.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna stop
Drilling.
Drilling,
Now, the only slight downside is I do have 90% rebelliousness in Desmond. I wonder if I could just stamp down harsh treatment for...
Why don't you just decrease the autonomy and then just let them pop and we can just kill them?
You think so?
Well, it's up to you, but...
I suppose that would probably make them pop. Okay. If you don't mind then. Wonder if we should possibly step out of there as well, because we'll be suppressing them a little bit just by standing in the province. I mean, we'll take the river crossing, and the attack roll into the forest, but just to get things sped up, I guess.
Yeah. 12 unrest, jeez.
Yeah, it should pop within half a year on average, this thing says, so yeah. Come on, Desmond. Come on, Desmond. Come on, Desmond. No, wait, Munster. What? Desmond separatists have Cork as a province. Okay.
Oh, so we're suppressing it here as well?
No, just I thought the province named Desmahumian was the Desmondian rebels, but they're based in Cork, apparently. There we go. Right. Ah, they get no general as well, which helps.
This is where my general dies.
As long as it's not your leader. There we go.
Nah, it wasn't.
Thank you for that.
Alright.
Ah, yeah, 0 unrest now. It's actually not a bad thought, actually. Well done. Yeah. Nice. I should probably detach from you as well, shouldn't I? Right, are we going to go for Scotland then? Oh man. Again, I forgot. Oh no, you can get discovered above 20, but below 25. Oh well. Or do you want to get things in place for the invasion and then continue with that in the next session, maybe?
Yeah, that possibly suits. So I'll need to bail off soon anyway. So.
Okay. Always good to have something to, like a plan to come back to.
Yeah, true.
Just getting my troops in position. Oh, ship. I'm almost nearly at Miltech 5 as well. Wonder whether it's worth unlocking that before going to war with Scotland, just for the extra advantage. I mean, it may not be. Threaten war.
Yeah,
No.
because you can demand a core or a claim before the war.
Fair enough.
Right, are you ready? Place and all that.
I mean, I've got my troops are kind of halfway in between Ireland and Scotland, but yeah, I mean, we can finish stacking them up next time. Wait, did you say something about claims there as well?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I've got in any case I've got 2 claims, so, and I do have enough at the moment to get a 3rd claim, but it would have to be one that you had as well, so I can just save that for afterwards and spend it on another province that borders West March, I guess.
Cool.
I assume. Yeah. Right. Let me just shut this stream down, and I shall then set that up. Lovely.